I love how you put that they're sort of these are older buildings.
Yeah.
At a time when we're looking for new office space, it's fallen out of vogue.
Yeah, so you're looking at kind of like the core of his empire from the 1980s and the 1990s. You have Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, 40 Wall Street downtown. He owns 30% of another office building, 1296 Avenue. The rest is owned by Vornado. And if you look at how those buildings are doing as compared to the appraisals banks had set out for them when they made loans against these properties, they're really not keeping pace with hopes. And we had previously relied on those banks' appraisals before seeing the most recent financials. Yeah, so we revised our value of those three assets down in our most recent iteration of this exercise.
Help us understand the particular difficulties of your job.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to this president, or this individual in particular. What are you looking at to come up with the $2.9 billion sum?
Yeah, the data we have available to us, in part because he's so high profile, just keeps on getting better, better, and better. For these big assets, we're fortunate to have access to mortgage documents, financials published by his lenders. And for other things like his hotels, we have a sense of the revenue they're generating per room and things like that. But for some assets, specifically his golf courses, we are relying heavily on that financial disclosure that he publishes annually, the most recent one on Friday, to get a sense of the revenue they're generating.
Let me just stick with this chart, which we have up right now. These are Donald Trump's assets with their 2017 valuation. You see there on the left as I squint, golf courses and resorts. We've heard a lot about this, that his properties, the resorts that he owns, have done well since the election.
Yeah, so Mar-a-Lago, a resort he has done in Florida, he's called that one the Winter White House. He's made several trips there during his presidency. Revenue on an annualized basis there is up 25% over last year, which is rather significant. And that far outpaces the revenue growth we've seen at other golf courses and other resorts where he's not traveling on a regular basis.